What's up, YouTube?
What up, gamers? Welcome to Team Nova Scotia versus Team Newfoundland Game 2. Missed Game 1, but Team Nova Scotia stomped it.
I'm your host, DZRL. Today joining me is Beaver902 and Jackson Thwaxon, aka Jackson the Goat.
Thank you.
How do we feel today, guys? After an upsetting Game 1 where Team Nova Scotia decisively takes the lead, how do we feel going into this Game 2?
Feeling like Team Nova Scotia is looking pretty strong Game 1, so we'll see probably another decisive win Game 2.
We're already looking at a lane swap top lane for the Jinx Janna lane that is so strong, especially if matching into a Twitch Lulu. You don't know if you'd want to swap into a Vayne, but...
And there's already a plate going down to Lulu and Twitch.
There's no way they're actually doing lane swaps right now.
I was slightly
Zach
confused
helping the
as to
jungle.
why the Zac is following Team Nova Scotia's jungler throughout the jungle, but...
It's to help the jungle clear, because he can't be down there in bot. He will just be poked out and perhaps die, just like No Hands.
Are we looking for a frame 1 dive?
No Hands Larry diving.
Flashing and Ghost.
2 tower shots. And this dive is already too scuffed. We got Gragas.
That was scuffed.
Ari moving top behind the Gragas and the Vayne.
And we
Double
all-
knockups from the Gragas. Zac's passive getting popped already.
Flash. Rylan going in. First blood over the Necro's Curse.
Way TPing top.
Picking up one.
Would they pick up one more?
And Zac.
Wait, guys,
just
my
pick up more.
stream's delayed or ahead if you want. It's 3-1 right now.
It is 3-1.
No, but it's been 3-1. I was
Oh,
eating
well.
my garlic fingers, bro.
Just watch my match from like frame 1.
I'm gonna leave director's mode because I would get 40 seconds on you. I was
A
watching
beautiful
that shit in
performance from
real
Team
time.
Nova Scotia topside.
Bro. Zac committing TP since he knows it's safe to come down here now. We got this Gragas jungle pick. Lucas, bro, how do you feel about this pick? I mean, Caesar RL, how do you feel about this Gragas jungle
Very
pick?
strong. See, such a very strong champ, and you know, playing him into the we already seen what this Xin Zhao's capable of. Now, honestly, after last game, you have to switch it up. You got to make some changes. I think playing Gragas jungle, probably a good pick here.
Couldn't agree more.
Beautifully said.
Thank you for asking. My garlic fingers were great.
Alright.
That's some caster shit to say. Is what a caster would say.
This Quay into Ari lane.
Gragas looking to gank top again. Walking over the Jinx traps though. Not a thought behind those eyes.
You have to get the ball rolling. You have to get the ball rolling, right? It's 2v1
Vayne
top.
slowed down. We'll keep getting poked down by this Jinx here. Zac just
I
looking to surround
don't
this
think.
Twitch Lulu lane that is so strong early.
Excuse me. I don't think it'll be strange to see Gragas up top. I think he'll be up there
Especially
quite a
after
bit in
that
this
sweat.
match, guys. As an
Never
avid
seen.
Gragas player, you can take my word for it. I feel like he's gonna play that side a lot. Try to get Vayne as many kills as possible. I think Vayne will be the biggest denominator in this match. What do you think?
Beautifully
Jeff?
said. Beautifully said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Now Gragas looking to shadow Quay down in the mid lane. What are they looking for here? No
It's
Hands
interesting.
Larry going down to mid lane to match Ari.
And the Quay moving top.
You gotta be careful here. Quay moving top.
One-
No hands Larry. It's a big change up. This is a lot different than what we've seen when he was playing the
Who?
Sante.
The Vayne 2 levels down though.
Wait, and you have to wonder, is this a better matchup for him?
One wrong
Wait,
move and
I
it's
feel
all
like
over
he'll
for this
struggle-
Vayne in the mid
he'll
lane.
struggle a bit into the Janna Jinx.
And we're
I
looking
don't
now.
know.
Big CS lead for Ari mid lane. Just straight up out laning our mid laner.
And that CS lead's only gonna get bigger, Jackson.
Only gonna get bigger, especially off the back of that swap. Now that Quay himself is getting poked out in lane by this
It's
Jinx
looking like
Janna.
Gragas going for the solo Drake. Here comes Lulu now. Ari, I don't know if she's none the wiser to it. Xin
None
Zhao
the
on the
wiser, but
grubs
it
as
doesn't
well.
look like she wants to move down as their jungler themselves is picking up
It's
the
the same
grubs.
story as last game.
And just like game 1, they're changing grubs for the dragon. Will we
And
see
what do you
another
think-
6 grubs from Team Nova Scotia, do you
It
think,
was a
Jackson?
big factor
Thanks,
last
Jackson.
game, especially against the Belvet pick that was so useless. I cannot stress enough.
And what do you think, Chris? Do you think that the Void Grubs or the Drag here would be more
Jackson,
important? I think that
speaking of useless
minute
Belvet
seven-
picks,
The void
Well,
grubs
less
easily
than-
were a factor last game. The 6 grubs with the Rift Herald let them tunnel straight through bot. I think we'll see the same kind of play from them again this game.
what are they doing? Are they doing best of 3?
Yeah, best of 3.
if you're a Nova Scotia fan, you have to hope that they get the 6 Grubs just like last game and keep the fucking train alive.
Keep the flow going. Zin is looking towards top way, towards this unmobile play. Was on
BPM picks up the
under
solo
tower
play
by
there,
Jinx and
plus
Jan.
125 on the
Camera
Twitch.
top, and Necro's Curse goes in. Quayo moving down. He's at least gonna get one out of this Quay, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. Shut down over to the
1 for 1, but they also
Laners.
pick up the platings. I'd say that's a fine play
I
for
would
blue
say-
side.
would say that's worth, but I would say that it was worth it. Vayne gets to pick up the weight. Maybe it's not as good as we think.
No, because the Ari is there to
Alright,
match.
let's calm down.
Get out of my head, Chris.
Now we have Quick Gav joining the caster's couch. Welcome to the game.
And Gab, what do you think coming into this match after the upsetting victory, Team Nova Scotia over Newfoundland,
Yeah.
See
leading
what
into
Twitch
this match?
stream peaked that
What are your
today, bro?
opinions?
Was
How
it
do you
like
feel?
200K? Something close.
Yeah.
Damn.
I expect to see Newfoundland absolutely dominate.
Well, you would be wrong because it is looking like, again, another decisive victory for Team Nova Scotia.
But Chris, I beg to differ. The game's still early here, and the switch-ups we see with Gragas in the jungle and Vayne top, I feel like this game will be a little closer than you think.
It very well may be still early, but we have seen an undeniable better performance during these skirmishes from Team Nova Scotia.
Camera's gonna linger on the Ryland there for that -1 on that cannon, buddy. You can't be doing
And
that.
why
And
would- why
just
would you
such a
keep-
game.
Why wouldn't you keep the camera on Faker, the Faker of the ACL?
Better than Faker, better than Chovy,
Ryland-
yes
Ryland-
and yes.
Diamond 1 to LP, almost Masters,
Almost
carrying
Masters.
their mismatch of players.
Terragard gonna pick up that +22. The unsung hero in game 1 for Team Nova Scotia over there on his touted realm.
We truly do not give this guy enough credit for how much of a factor he was in that game 1.
Now something on easier like the Janus, scaling up with the Jinx. That's about all you can do in this lane. Just try not to die to the Twitch Lulu.
Bro, I know Austin's scratching his head right now.
I'm so confused. Boy, continue. I already have
More
him at a
entertaining than
fucking pace.
any other league game.
We're casting fucking Chris's brother's league tournament match right now. Playing in the Atlantic Canada League.
Thank you to our sponsor, Dr. Thunder.
Bringing roaring thunder across Summoner's Rift. Thank you, Dr. Thunder.
And what are we seeing here? A TP, Zach up top to catch Vayne.
All right,
and great
relax.
on the reset.
Relax.
Trying to get all hype here. He didn't even TP. What the
Still-
fuck? What did I see?
You didn't TP, brother.
What the fuck?
You see it?
Zach's gonna commit onto the Lulu. No damage, just to save the tower there.
Matt,
So
cut
hold
that
on.
out of the cut
Vayne
that
might
out of
be
the-
caught out in the
cut
river
that out
here.
of the video, bro.
And now we hear Charm coming down. Missing. No, it's Larry going in. But why? Yes,
Charm.
his team is there.
4 seconds
He's going
down.
in too. They're so
Despite
distracted. Zin's
All
out.
in the favor of Nova Scotia. We'll see.
Greg
Alright,
Soul.
hits the turn. Greg is
Smite
full.
down. Twitch, come in. Twitch can cook here, though.
They have to fall
W
off here.
down. But there's so much damage. Zach,
The Ari Charm hitting the Twitch, finding its target. The Super Ultra Mega Death Rocket landing on way, blowing in smithereens.
And you have to wonder. Dude, I-
Wait, the Ari could be cut out here. Never mind, it is all chill.
Oh, but the Zach re-engaging. What is
Lulu flashing forward.
This is a major! This is a major! You can't do that!
And we see Team Nova Scotia Jungler once again picking up all 6 grubs uncontested.
I was about to say,
feel like
it
that's been the
it's looking
deciding
good.
factor of these games, Chris. I feel like those void grubs will make a big difference when you're marching down the mid lane and you have two big beefy boys pushing on the side lanes with 6 grubs coming on each side. How do you deal with that? You can't. This game.
Well, they might be able to. Team Newfoundland picking up one measly grub, a non-factor for their gameplay state right now.
And they have
Dragon
to
is up. We
drag
see
here.
Team Nova Scotia moving towards the dragon.
If you trade grubs for the drag, you better be getting those drags, and you have to get the soul point. What is this team thinking?
Beautifully said. No hands, Larry. Living
That's
up
the
his
button.
name in the top lane.
Oh! Accidentally finding the pause button. My bad, other casters.
And can you pan
Almost-
up the
almost
video
broke
real quick?
character
I think
there,
Ari-
my bad.
I think Ari might. Oh, no, never mind.
See
Also-
Team Newfoundland picking up the Cloud Dragon.
Now the map is changed to Mountain Lightning. Get the
should
citrus
have-
punch of Mountain
You should have
Lightning.
Andrew mic'd up.
Andrew mic'd up. Tornado not going to find its targets. Now Zach moving over to the mid lane to match this play. Zach, a factor
And
all over the
blue
map.
buff steal from Necro's
He,
curse on the
let it be
Zin's
known
side.
he did not steal the blue buff. Caesar RL is talking out of his ass.
It's alright. Looks like there's
No, he didn't get the blue.
It's plane. Oh, sorry. Art committing out. W coming down. No hands, Larry taking one tower shot.
Wait.
He's looking to go to back in.
Oh, no hands, Larry with the alt outplay.
This dude's master.
Ari picking up her first item is a malignance.
And you have to
That
wonder-
play was a little malignant, if I do say so myself. Gragas
Gragas
whiffing
whiffs
ult.
ult.
What a tornado from our Janna player.
Gage, 6-0, comes down.
Absolute mayhem!
It's a slaughter.
Gage, double kill for the skiller.
Folks, I think we've seen enough here. This has been a decisive match. Game 1, it was a pushover. Game 2, it's been the same story. Turrets falling. Killed, gold lead, 3,000 gold up. And that gold lead's just gonna keep climbing.
And we
Way
gotta
here.
wonder.
There's no plate.
we were
There's
talking-
no plates to be had here. There's no plates to be had. There's no turrets
What?
to be taken. Team Newfoundland's Team Newfoundland's playing on the back foot. How will they recover from
Time
this?
Monster looking very uncomfortable on this Gragas pick. Like, he goes in, commits ult, finds nobody, but he's still looking for the engage. Any real Gragas player knows that the play ends there because you have no targets left.
And Jackson, I'd like to piggyback on that. When you pick Gragas, you have to be confident. You have to know that you can land those ults, you can hit those abilities, and set up for your team. What we've seen from so
That's been
far
popping
in
that
this
round
raid-
might be caught out, but no. Twitch, stealth, putting down the W. Task gonna find its target. Tron missing, but this Twitch, it doesn't look like he's gonna live for long. Pops Ghost, maybe don't buy him a few more seconds. Ari, ulting in.
Twitch
Fuck,
taken
one.
out.
Jinx,
An ult seen from Gragas, the Janna ult coming out, keeping our Jinx player alive.
Jinx rips on hair.
flash off.
Wait,
Team
and
Newfoundland.
Gragas flashing.
Fade away Q by Gragas, but it's not looking good. Even though they get 1 for 1, what else is
And they
going to
look for the
happen?
rift here. They look for the rift here, and they'll
Two
get it.
more kills picked up for Team Nova Scotia.
They didn't even get a pick off. That was a 2 for nothing for Team Nova Scotia.
And we see Team Nova Scotia moving to the Rift Herald. Could this be just another victory for Team Nova Scotia?
We're looking at a very early finisher by Team Nova Scotia. Another clean game from every member of Team Nova Scotia. And we have to put our sights on the jungler Team Nova Scotia. Once again, being very underrated in this series.
It's just you have to wonder. Twitch and Lulu had an uncontested lane for 6 seconds, and they're still super far behind
Once
Team Nova
again,
Scotia's bot lane.
The Xin Zhao, known for inting, but he's going in. He has
That's crazy. If you got picked off there, bro.
We'll see the Rift Herald coming down. Will it get to crack on their tier 2 turrets?
Triple knockup from the Jin,
It-
but it's
It doesn't crack. Shelly will not launch itself at the turret and does no damage. The Super Ultra Mega Death Rocket finding 2 targets.
super
Two turrets, and the Zin's out so annoying, just out in fog of war, throwing W's, and he's doing so much damage. Team Newfoundland's so far behind, and we'll already the ult
Flashing from the Twitch. Everybody missing abilities. The Zin's out coming out of fog of war to land a W.
Oh my goodness. The foot on the
And
gas
another
from
turn
Team Nova
falls
Scotia.
in favor of Team
Baron
Nova
Baron
Scotia.
up in 3 minutes, and you gotta think, is Team Nova Scotia just gonna rush it down? Because I know how aggressive this team likes to be.
Newfoundland seems all the more long and all
We'll
the
see.
more treacherous.
Infinity Edge picked up by Jinx and a Farsight alteration.
Dragon spawning any minute now. We see Team Newfoundland maybe moving to contest, but they have to hold these
There you go,
waves.
got the ping there, 18 seconds. A few moments ago, pinged by the Zac player.
Thank you for that ping. Now we know.
Bork on Twitch.
It looks like they
on
want to
Google.
move here
I
onto
think we
the
just gotta send it Team Newfoundland. I don't know how many more options we have here.
And they're running out of plays. To be
Team
made,
Nova
Jack.
Scotia
And that's
Just
been-
bursting
that's
down
been
this
boiled
dragon
down.
as slowly as possible.
Can't fight for this dragon. What else can they fight for?
Has no teleport. They just have to give it. And
Vayne looking for scraps top lane, absolutely taking her time to deal with this turret.
And
Chemtech
keep in mind,
once
gentlemen.
again.
Keep in mind, gentlemen. If Newfoundland loses this game, they're out.
They're out.
There's no second chances.
No second chances,
There's
no
no,
nothing.
there's no sorry. Can I try one more time? No, it's over. So you can't be giving up these big objectives without contestation when you're down 11-3 with a 6k gold deficit.
Gragas looking to just get into his jungle, but this jungle does not belong to him. Charm gonna land off on the way, and he keeps going in. Necro's curse.
Whale landing on the Ari. Can they find more? Zac going over the wall, landing on the...
Gragas. Necro's curse needs to back off. W's landing.
They'll simply just go and take for this tier 2 turret.
I mean, they just push him out of the jungle, say, fuck you, this is our jungle. And I couldn't agree more with that.
At this point in the game, you have to wonder, what does Team Newfoundland think they could possibly do to get back in a winning state?
Be if it's just a stomp at the end of the day. This Gragas has been level 9 on my screen for about 2.5 minutes now.
It's simply, Necro's Curse is just farming him in his jungle. He cannot and will not get any more camps this game. He will stay level 9 for the rest of this game.
We're seeing a 40 lead deficit from Nova Scotia in the top lane, but it doesn't matter. Zac is just more useful in these team fights. There's still no Trinity Force on Vayne yet, and we're not even close to it. She's only on Phage Dagger.
And now take a look. Take a look at the objectives here. We have 2 Rift Heralds. Actually, wait.
1 Rift Herald, 5 grubs.
1 Rift Herald.
That's 2 dragons.
5 grubs, and 4 turrets. 1 turret. 1 Void Grub. No Rift Heralds.
I hate to be the party pooper, boys, but these
dragon.
dragons are not going to matter. Cloud Soul and Chemtech, not Cloud Soul, my apologies, Chemtech Soul, and they have 1 Cloud Dragon and 1 Chemtech Dragon. These dragons do not matter. That's just one point of hope that I had to have for Team Newfoundland here.
And Baron's up, and it's looking like Nova Scotia might
Team-
try to force something here.
they're
All
pop-
5
Team Newfoundland is
all
looking to
5
possibly
of
flip
Team
this
Newfoundland
Baron.
Set up for Baron.
What is that? What is Cyril
Oh!
doing?
It's looking
Twitch
like they'll fight.
popping ult and ghost on the Janna.
Where's big ultimate coming down? Wait,
Zin's out, Zin's-
Vayne getting in the back line, almost killing the Janna, but dying.
Necro's Curse making big work on the back line here. Once W up, soon, double for the Ari. Necro's Curse just raining through.
Which they're playing with his hearts and mind, and they will definitely go to pick up this Baron and close out this game.
There's no hope left. 17-4, 8,000 gold lead.
And you have to hope Team Newfoundland is religious. Because it would take a fucking miracle from God to come back from the 17-4 deficit down almost 10,000 gold at this point.
Very well down 10k gold. I do
It
not
would
see
take a
any
miracle,
hope for
Chris.
Team
It
Newfoundland.
would take a miracle, Chris.
7-1 on the Jinx. 7 assists as well. Almost 90% kill participation from our ADC.
Everyone shut
games
up. I
in a
got
row.
2 new messages on Bumble. I'm gonna read them out loud.
No.
Teaser
Never mind.
RL diverting from his casting career 2 message hoes on Bumble.
All I'm saying is I want to thank Dr. Thunder for this Baron power play.
Baron
Nothing
power
has
play.
been done like this.
Baron
Thunder
power
roaring
play.
across Summoner's Rift as Team Nova Scotia is now playing with Baron power play.
I would almost like to see more aggression from this composition that Team Nova Scotia has. They have such a big lead. I'm sure they know it themselves. They can look up the scoreboard. It's 17-4 for gosh darn sake.
Guys, they are up 10,000 gold. If they make a mistake, they could very well lose multiple of the bounties they have acquired over this course of the game. And they very well might. No, Janna doesn't have a bounty, never mind.
They're looking for the Janna. And what's their other target? Necro's Curse finding Lulu.
Finding the Lulu.
And Zach's going in, and look at all that base damage coming down from Zach. He's not even gonna die, probably.
He's not even worried.
The 1v1 coming down by Necro's Curse. You can't imagine that.
Slaughtering the Lulu.
It's not gonna last much longer here, fellas. It might end right here. Ult Charm coming down for Rylan, but does not find the target. Blast Cone.
Tornado finding the vein. Necro's Curse inside the base. Super Ultra Mega Death Racker finding the vein and doing a measly damage.
Easily damaged, but they're gonna pick up these turrets. This Baron power play
Nec-
is not over yet. Necro's Curse brought down
Curse.
the one.
Is he dead to poison?
And
Oh, the Janna healing saves him from Twitch's poison.
Yeah, it's looking like they're going for the Chemtech, Drake. And
That's
honestly,
just
that's where I play.
that's textbook right there, Lucas, bro.
And there's nothing to be had.
Needs
No
to be
ways. Greg is. I don't know what.
If
this
nothing
Greg
more,
is.
Team Nova Scotia is following the fundamentals.
He's spotted by the Ari. He's out, but
If we were to go to game 3, I don't know if this Greg is picked would be one be chosen again.
Caesar RL, I have to ask, what did the ladies on Bumble say to you?
it was a whole lot of nothing, Chris. Let me tell you, it was just a waste of my time to even open that app again. I go on, and it's a hello or a hey or a conversation that I try to keep alive, that I get left with one singular word. How do I keep that conversation flowing, Jackson, is my question to you. This late into the game, this late in the stage of my life, how do I talk to these women?
20 years old is Steezer RL, looking for his partner, but we have to keep
Oh,
our-
Zach finding the Lulu. Fuck all that Bumble bullshit. Ulting onto the vein. Super Ultra Mega Death Rocket nearly killing the Lulu.
Zach
Being
picked
found up by Zach.
one.
Zach with the double kill.
Jinx is getting excited by the flash away. And Necro's Curse.
Necro's Curse finding the Gragas in the back line, assassinating him with efficiency.
You have to wonder, Chris.
The
Zach,
range.
triple kill. No, they won't let him have it.
Necro's
There's so
Curse
much you can there's only
going
so
for
much fun you can
more.
have when you're up almost
And it's a 2-lead deficit. That's a full laner against a jungler.
25-4. This has
I
been
think
a
this
strong-
game is just over.
It's been over.
In the first showing of the ECL, in their first debuts, everybody on Team Nova Scotia is going to look for the Nexus.
Nearly a 20k gold deficit for Team Newfoundland. They had no hope of winning this game.
That's a fine.
Still
That's a fine,
down.
Chris.
And in their professional debuts, they will destroy the Nexus.
A quick 2-0 in this best of 3 series. I've never seen a performance quite like this before in my life.
And
I'm
just let
just-
Andrew Beaver know he owes me $10.